your lover's coming shoes slowly abate. When does your respirator turn down? 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 Double effect. Your respirator, when does it turn down? Your respirator, when was it turned on?
I know what you're thinking. The song's got to be ending now, right? This is a good time to end it, right? Or are you feeling another round? Let's go, baby!
You have the voice of an angel. I want you to know that.
Thank you. An angel with Tourette's.
It's the angel of death, but we won't go into
Welcome to LeafCast, a first-time reader show based on the big fantasy series Wheel of Time by Robert Jordan. My name is Ryan, and you would do well to listen to me.
I am Ryan's brother Dan, and we are always more afraid than we wish to be, but we are always braver than we expect.
And I'm Tom. I'm just some random dude they found by the side of the road one day and just shoved a puppet on his hand, and here we are now.
I was like, is that a tiny Jesus?
Yes.
Are you our almond bun?
I'm anything you want me to be, buddy.
Oh, can I tell you a quick story? Quick story. Oh, let's bring our first time.
No, why? No, tell me the quick story.
All right. So where I used to live, I would drive down the major road, and on the side there were like people selling blankets and piñatas, right? So I was driving by, and peripherally, I thought I saw a Jesus piñata. Now, this was in a Hispanic area that did tend to have a lot of iconic imagery around, and I was like, holy shit, are we really seeing a Jesus pinata? So I drove back. It was Osama bin Laden. True story.
And it looked like Tom, right?
Tomato.
It looked just like Tom, but with a white dress on.
I wore a white dress this past weekend. Well, it was striped. It had a few stripes on it. 7.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get into that and much more, but let's bring in our first-time reader. I was not ready for a lot of What is he reading? Is he done? Is he done yet?
He's such a procrastinator. He waits until the show.
Actually, I just finished chapter 39.
What? You're not supposed to read ahead. Go ahead. Oh, you chuckle.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
You crafty little bastard, you.
Little crafty little bastard. Exactly.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, Josh.
Hi, Dovie.
Hi, Dovie.
Dovie.
Can I just say something?
Hey, everybody.
I just want to say something real quick. Dovie has particularly lovely boobs. They're fantastic. They look great in a corset, and especially on a dance floor at a Tinker rave. That's all. I just had to get that out there. Just wanted to get that into the ether of the internet.
Well, let's all get onto Discord so we can see her boobs live.
Whoa! With consent.
Yeah, I pre-consent. She pre-consented.
Speaking of Dovie, I got to hang out with not only Dovie, but also Josh and Felt Tom.
Yeah,
and
Flesh Tom. Meet Tom too.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, did we decide Flesh Tom was worse because I like that one better if
I think
if it makes
Flesh
more
and
people...
Felt. There's just the alliteration is good.
Oh yeah, F's. They both start with F's. I know
I'm looking. We hung out with Baka Crew. We Least Science, Gnome and Garden, Dovie, MaTsDaGgerX. We hung out with Village Mattress. I mean, it was a who's who, a cornucopia of the LeafCast.
It was just amazing. It was amazing to see everybody in one place.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah.
It was.
Yeah. Jansen was there.
Oh God, Jansen. Yeah, man. How did that slip my mind? I don't even know what's wrong with me.
Jansen killed it, man. Yeah, it was a fun time. My voice is still recovering.
Yeah, mine
a little bit.
Ryan, can you crank down the background music just?
I will. An actual Felt Tom, can you get on Twitter the live Bella and share screen that? I can't upload it for some reason.
Yeah. Whose thing is it on? Ours?
It's on Way to Leaf. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll grab it. I'll put it in the thingy where the stuff.
Well,
is.
you can share screen that shit.
No, I could download it. I got. Don't worry. I got this. I got this.
Oh my God, Josh Cross.
MaTsDaGgerX.
You're the best.
We have the ribbons to prove it. Thank you, MaTsDaGgerX, for your tips.
I have a ribbon
Thank you
too.
for being awesome.
Thank you.
I went and actually bought a couple things from Aurora's shop. They're amazing. They're amazing.
Beautiful.
And the necklaces that we got, Ryan is wearing right now.
I am. I'm in my palatial estate with my pool behind me.
Palatial estate.
No, yeah, I'm living like a Saudi prince, but also I am wearing a gem by Oro. MaTsDaGgerX's wife.
Yeah.
And so I mean, and it did really feel like we were part of
it is. I'm sorry.
a club, you know?
Nice.
Yeah.
A wild K hand.
I feel like I'm on
there.
exactly the Home Shopping Network just popped up for a second there.
Thank you, KayK.
Act now, and you get a 3 pound bag of weed with purchase.
I hope he doesn't, Glenn. Stop throwing.
What do you want to derail this cast?
Yeah, what are you doing, man?
I actually wish.
Let me finish the series first, and then we'll see how it goes.
Like literally, no one would understand what he's talking about. Like Josh would be like, "All right, here, Josh Cox, episode 1." And he would talk for an hour.
I met other literary and analytic critics of the Wheel of Time.
Uh huh.
They're out there.
No, but but like in the world, like you would not just stay on the wheel time. You talk about the world. You talk about your beliefs on life, and like no one would get it. Like I swear to God, like I spent.
He would be like, this really reminds me of this.
This guy is a fucking idiot.
You're electronic artist from Germany from 1962. It's like, this reminds me of Helmut von Schulde.
Yeah. Have you ever read the oeuvre of Helmut von Schulde?
He was the guy who actually used gravity to make waves and recorded it. And
he was one of the original bloggers.
He made a machine that just made random noise.
Well, one thing I did walk away from the conference thinking is that I need to get on there to do a DJ set next year.
I'll hook you up with Paul. I'll hook you up with Paul.
Hook me up with Paul. Okay.
For those who don't know, Paul Bialczyk, other than being an officer at the con, a fantastic artist, making elf ears and orc Groucho Marx noses. He also DJs for the Jordan Con dance party.
Look, I'm sad you didn't ask for a Molecular Rex reunion at Jordan Con, but
I don't know if we can pull that off, Ryan. But
actually, hold on.
Start practicing tomorrow, and yes, we'll do it.
Our love suffers with your practicality.
We have a clip from the Jordan Con Tinker Rave. Hold on one second.
All right, that's perfect.
That is rad.
I think half of that crowd got laid.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
If you want to come to DroneCon next year, you will 50% chance get laid.
Yeah, guys, this con fucks. This con fucks.
According to many a T-shirt at the con this weekend, Tom also fucks.
Tom fucks too.
Yeah, Tom felt does. Tom or
yes,
I think book Tom.
Yeah.
Yes,
Tom.
Tom all the Toms, all of them.
Actually, can you think of one T-shirt design that has the word "also" on it? like what
That's good. That's good.
Let's go.
All right, guys. Chapter 31 is called Red Wax.
But I got our live Bella in there.
Oh, okay. All right. So we did have a watching, and we did happen to pull this off. Let's do it. Let's relive it.
It's at the top of the clips.
Feel free to yell at home.
Lips.
Remember, this.
Next year, I'm just running down the aisle, Ryan.
Whose hair is flashing in front of the camera?
That was awesome.
This save.
Caution: shot with a mask on head.
Yeah. I would caution against running in that
get up
head. Yeah.
Ryan, I do have to admit, no one quite face planted like you did last year this year.
It's true.
Oh, thank you. Of course. When I get the gold medal for face planting, I expect that medal to last.
It was actually amazing.
That's not entirely true. When we were setting up, I was helping tech out Thursday night, and one of the guys just ate shit hard as fuck. That was helping us tape wires down, and I was like, he tripped over wires and everything. It was pretty funny.
Classic. I mean, exactly why you're putting this underneath the gaff tape, right?
Before you started laughing at him?
I did laugh at him. I did.
Okay.
It's because I'm a bad person is really why I did that.
All right, let's prove this tonight. How bad can Felton let your freak flag fly? Brother Dan.
Yep.
We read stuff. There's chapters that we read.
Chapter 31, right?
Chapter 31 is called Red Wax. Yeah.
Ryan, crank it down just a little bit.
I'm on
There
it.
we go. It is an Eamon Valda point of view chapter to start off, although there's a few POVs in this chapter.
It's a lot of white
It starts off pretty much right on the third paragraph. Let's just get it over with. Is this a drinking obligation, guys? I'll read it out of context. Quote,
jerking off his gauntlets and stuffing them.
No,
behind his sword
just
belt?
this. No, Valda growled jerking off.
Oh, gee.
I mean, is there any other way to jerk off?
Right? Valda growled jerking off.
All
right.
Do you call that the dirty pirate, Josh?
I like to whimper when I
Sure.
The dirty pirate, sure.
You use tears, don't you, as lubrication?
Yeah, this is the way of the
That's not work very well.
Not with a bang, but a whimper.
Is that the way of the leaf?
Yeah.
I'll see myself out.
Nicely done.
So it's Damon Valda. He is an asshole. He says, quote, the roads behind his legion were littered now and the ravens fed to bursting. He was just killing. He just assumed everyone was one of the dragon sworn, part of the prophet, and just killed them. And he said, well, if they were a peasant, well, they should have just fucking stayed at home. The creator would have sheltered them. That's what he does. Should have just hid. He's gnarled. He also thinks that everyone's getting old and soft.
True.
Pedro Nile.
Like every
Also,
generation.
Yeah, he's just this hard dude.
Giggity?
Why are refugees trash?
Is he the Andrew Tate of Wheel of Time?
Emin Valda? Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Nice.
Ryan, that's the smartest thing I think I've ever heard you say. Yes, he is. He's all, what? Are you just gonna be a cuck bitch? What?
Yeah.
Look at my Maserati, right?
That's the name of his horse, Maserati.
Maserati. And he has like 12 of them.
Yep. Just all tethered in front of his mansion.
You guys, I cannot picture Eamon Valda not being Andrew Tate now. This is the best.
No, you know what? Emin Valda will always be Abdul Silas to me. That's the guy that plays him in the show, and he's just fantastic. He's so good. I love to hate him. He's like the Dolores Umbridge. I hate to reference the Jones stuff now that she's a horrible person. Well, she's always been a horrible person, but she finally let us all see it. But anyway, yeah, I love to hate her. I love to hate him. He's so bad that he's good. I don't know, and he's beautiful.
Yep.
Oh no, Andrew Tate.
Nomen Garden.
And I'm not even sure what this means, but it's awesome. Tears are not loose, but mashed my feet.
All right.
I don't even know who you are quoting, and I love it.
Why is that a quote?
I got one hand in my pocket, and the other one is
He's like, I'm quoting myself, so it's less offensive.
myself. That's how awesome it was.
Someone said this.
Asunawa is the High Inquisitor. He's part of the questioners. So Valda goes and he gets a message. Hey, you might want to check out the Dome of Truth. Meanwhile, at the Dome of Truth.
That's exactly what I thought too.
That's right. Yep.
I'm so glad you did. And he sees Aswana. He's like, hey, these times are troubled. We need to kill the witch. Kill the witch. Kill the witch.
Meaning more gays. Just to be clear.
She turned me into a newt.
Meaning more gays. Just to be clear.
Meaning more gays. Yeah. Yes. More gays is the witch. And they're like, yeah, it's gross that she's here, but I can say no more. We're too public. Leaves. He's like, well, fuck. Then suddenly we get a Pedro Nile POV. He's spying. He sees freaking Valda walk away, all stormy. He's like, well, that dude's a pretty stormy dude anyways. We do get another drinking obligation, guys. Let me penetrate very deeply.
Are you
Like,
are you questioning that one? Was that a question?
No, quote.
Is that
No,
what she said,
penetrate very deeply.
That's
or-
that's the only way I penetrate.
Cookie
Hey,
Monster.
Not everyone likes it like that, Tom. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Well,
just
you know.
the tip.
Yeah, hashtag.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Tenacious D has a song called "Fuck Her Slowly."
Dragons mount
He
just
does.
the tip.
It's right here. See?
The man grew old and soft.
Yes, drink more.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Old and
Thank you.
soft.
Whenever Josh says,
Oh, that's too close to home.
Josh could just say the word "and,"
Nice, Ryan.
and we'd be like, "Well, yeah, okay."
It's true.
Hey guys, do you hear that? Josh just complimented me. It's very rare. This happens like once a month.
Oh, shut your fucking mouth, Ryan. You know I love you.
I thought it was getting cold in here in hell.
Josh, you owe me an apology, please. Oh wait.
No, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm
You
sorry.
should be.
This is another one. Valda stiffened slightly.
Oh, yep.
Jesus Christ, I can't keep drinking. All right.
He definitely stiffened when the kid died.
Mm-hmm.
It was definitely because he's horrible. Point that out.
So we learned more or less Pedro just sends a courier. He's like, take her to Tan Chico. It's time. This person.
Do you think he's?
Be
Do you think he's taking them tanning? Yeah.
okay? Go ahead. No, please. Let me.
No, I was just wondering. I was just wondering if he's taking
Take
them
two
tanning.
and action.
Do you think he's taking him tanning in Tan Chico?
Yes.
Ha ha!
Hi, huzzah! Well done. You know what? That was worth it. I'm glad we did that, Tom. It's good working with you, buddy.
There were 3 of them too, and they were from Terabon.
Teraboners tanning in Tanchico? 3 Teraboners tanning in Tanchico?
Insanity.
Insanity. So he sent the
Unbelievable.
courier. He's like, well, yeah, it takes 4 months. Go ahead and go. Writes a letter.
Inconceivable.
And then we get a Morgase POV. And she
Yeah, this one's a little rough. This POV is a little rough for me.
Yeah, so it's Saren. Saren comes and picks her up. Saren's the guy that Andrew Taint was talking to earlier.
He's
like, you're summoned to the Lord Captain Commander. They're like, fine, let's go. Takes a back route.
That's the only route I like to take.
It was a shortcut. It was a shortcut, but it just so happened to be taking him by the people that Morgase had just set up her escape with, and 20 other dark friends. Guys, all right, let's talk a tiny bit about this, Josh, if we can. Right? We know we've met Pater before, unless they're sharing a name, right?
Okay.
Pater, we know, was not a light buddy.
he was a light buddy. He didn't ride the lightsaber.
He never had the lightsaber. He was the. All right. So, do you remember Pater at all within the books?
I'm sorry, I lost you for a second. My fucking VPN disconnected for work.
It's all right. Yeah.
Start over again. So Pater was
Do you-
not a
do
light
you
buddy.
remember-
Was the last thing I heard.
Okay. Do you remember Pater from the books?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Rand punched him, right?
Who punches him?
Rand.
Oh, Rand. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Rand famously punched him in book 1. Yeah, feel like
That's rad. That looked like you were just right on there. You were like perfectly on that.
Tom is so easily distracted.
Huh? What'd I do?
I know. Focus, guys. Focus.
Ah!
We're talking about Pater.
Well, so the White Cloaks hang about 20 dark friends.
Okay. Yeah.
It says that they were they found him like chanting prayers to the dark ones. Yeah, they have vuvuzelas and stuff. Yeah.
Yama, 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 yama.
Were they doing the
Guys.
New Zealand rugby team chant?
No, that's a light buddy chant, not a dark.
Holy
buddy
shit,
chant.
Sinan's here.
Man.
It's been a long time since she's asked us how drunk you are.
It's been a
Yeah, she does the drunk checks. All right, I'll wait.
Let's see. We don't know if she's a she or he or they.
They do the drunk checks.
Where is it though?
Yeah,
How dare they come in here without drunk checking us?
I thought Pater and his uncle were the ones trying to organize Morgase's escape.
They were.
Okay. What? So, Dan, I'm sorry. I lost the thread of your question.
Is this the same Pater who tried to that Rand punched out earlier, like in book 1?
It's a
and he's
child.
like, oh, he's a dark one, or a dark friend, and punched him in the nose.
Pater is a child.
The dark out of him.
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. Yeah. What do you
if your
think?
dark friend and Rand punches you, are you then like a light friend? You're like, oh, I see the light.
I see the light.
Well,
Yes,
oh no, actually,
yes,
those are the doves.
Yeah,
No,
the
but
doves
yes, it
are
is. It
actually-
is the same. It is the same Pater. It is the same Pater.
It is, right? Okay.
Yes.
I mean, I don't think we've gotten to like Game of Thrones level of names being shared between people who are not the same person yet.
Mm-hmm.
So presumably it's the same.
Okay. Good. Yeah. Good point.
I'm
Good point.
90% sure it's the same person.
So we learned from
Okay.
Asanama that yeah, what?
Nomen Gardens are I don't know.
I think
Checker?
You just
checks
randomly
things?
yelled. Okay. Yeah. Fact check. Give us a quote.
Check. That's the word.
Fact check me, please.
Well, he does it. He always helps me out when I get shit wrong.
Confirmed, Ryan. I won.
All right. Fact check.
Yeah. You had like a 1/3 chance to get it right.
Jeez, Ryan. God.
That is a good question. Over there. So Asanama said he says that, quote, the Dark Friends were rounded up yesterday. I'm told they were chanting some catechism to the shadow when Tron.
I mean,
Guy's
I think
name was Tron.
So I think the more interesting question is, why are the Dark Friends trying to help Morgase escape?
Good question.
What is your thoughts on this? Because Morgase it kind of notes how fucking stoked Pater was when she was like, "Yeah, let's go tonight," and he's like, "Right on."
Yeah. How grok are you, John?
I don't know that she shared with anyone her plan, quote unquote, for Rand. We know from her internal dialogue in our POVs with her that she's been led to believe that Rand has usurped the lion throne and replaced it with the dragon throne.
Yeah, Rand's all
Which
bad, right?
is true, but it wasn't Rand's doing. She also thinks that he waylaid Elaine or had something to
Possibly
do
killed
with
her.
harming her or killing her. Yeah.
And
In this,
that's Ace of Night, right?
right. So how it's possible she's revealed that to Dark Friends, and or they were instrumental in creating that illusion, and therefore her escape leads to a path where that plan is enacted as yet another let the Lords of Chaos reign
Whatever.
aspect of the Dark One's plan.
Having Morgase free and mad at the Dragon Reborn and
Yeah, and like
could-
garnering Andor against him, right? Could be a pretty powerful tool in the tool belt of the Forsaken and the Dark One, the Great Lord.
see that.
But again, I'm
But to
really
whom-
only thinking
to
about
whom-
this for the first time. So
Yeah, to whom would they pass her off to?
back to Andor, right? I mean, she's already been turned by one of the Forsaken.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
And this is
Right.
So put her
assuming
back up and okay, yeah.
but this is also assuming that they're not lying about having found them at a gathering of Forsaken.
Right. But if this is the same Pater we do know he's a dark friend, right?
Yeah.
So it's unlikely. Pater also a royal.
Pater never be royal. He is just a dark friend who
Nice.
got punched by RAND.
All about lion thrones and honeyed mead and
Cheats. Oh my gosh.
Love you,
I
buddy.
didn't even know you were
DKT.
knew where this channel was, DT.
He
I
loves
love
us.
it.
What are you talking about?
So what do you think the catechism to the shadow sounded like? Like they're listening to the door. They're like,
I imagine that scene from, I think it's, what is it? Police Academy, where, you know, they have, what's his face in the back of the car, Hightower, and he's like, yama, 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 yama. That's what I imagine.
okay, yeah, okay. Josh, is that match yours?
I was thinking more like a
Catechism is
Slayer
fun.
track, but you know, that's just me.
Oh, okay, so they're just like,
Yeah.
okay, I
Ryan,
love it.
Yes.
sound of a dark friend social. Go.
I'm just fucking with you. I wish I could rub you in a sexually suggestive manner right now, DT.
I personally felt molested by watching the two of you molest one another.
We did it all weekend. Just gentle, casual touches that everyone else would call the cops on.
Oh my god.
Furtive.
It was
Nice,
so
KayK.
good.
Consent is key.
Is there anything else about these white cloaks? Oh, so Morgay says she meets with Pedro Niel and says, "All right, I'll sign your treaty." And he's like, "Oh, whoa, treaty? Oh, okay. Here's all. All right, sign here. Put your fingerprint here. Get the notary. All right.
I mean,
done.
there is
Oh,
this little
God.
bit about
Sorry.
Morgase not being able to imagine Talonvor with a noose around his neck.
Nomen Garden.
Oh, nice.
No, man, garden. Hallelujah.
You saw that delayed for a second when it took Dan to get the Slayer reference there?
It took me
It
a
was like
minute.
a half
too.
a second. It was like a half a second.
All right. I would
We have the league
say
exclusive.
we had like 4 drinking obligations already.
It's true. One right after another.
And
Listen,
by the
there was
way,
a-
we have
There was growling white cloak masturbation. So that
And
was
right
Rob,
now we have coming up 2 derogatory uses of puppet.
At least 2.
Yeah, Elaine is the tower puppet, and Elenia or something as Alfor's puppet, and it's not like meant in a nice term. So yeah, Sinan, we're getting there. It's not our fault. It's not our fault.
I'm drinking
Nice.
bourbon tonight, Sen.
It's not my
So,
fault.
Drunk
yeah,
check. Brother
I
Dan,
already finished my cocktail.
answer
so
the question.
That should tell you
So
something.
how drunk are you then?
I would say Kentucky.
Okay.
All right, give us the scale of drunkenness by state.
Yeah. What do you think? I would say, yeah,
I
Kentucky.
think Miami's the drunkest.
Miami?
Miami's not a state.
I've
I
got to
know.
say,
Lions are drunk. Yes. All right, Sin.
Look, I asked the heel so that our
I
audience.
think Washington, D.C. is the top of the pile.
Okay, DC. Okay,
That's the best state.
Like,
Okay.
like as
I'm
the
Puerto Rico drunk
they're
then.
the
Let's go.
drunkest when they're voting.
Okay.
I'm
you,
Guam
Tom.
drunk. Guam.
Guam,
Does that count?
you're Guam drunk, huh?
Yep.
Whoa, you're out there.
Way.
Way out there.
All right, let's answer. Let's see. All right, I'm not crazy. There is a royal named Pater. I don't even want to shut up, so I'm not sure if it's a spoiler. Well,
Let's get on Discord, everyone.
I probably should have read that before I popped it.
Way to pop
God
it up.
dang it. I was just like, oh, I just want to talk to Hashem.
I actually do too, so I don't mind you popping his comments up.
See, yeah, and it's proof. I was looking for something. Oh, here it is.
Dan is obsessed.
I was wrong, by the way. It was Police Academy 4 that was from. I put it in Discord. If you want to see it, you got to go to Discord.
All right. Is there anything in this chapter that we missed besides Morghese yielding, saying, "All right, I'm the shit. I'm the first person to just give up all the shit." Actually, let's go into this just a tiny bit. She yielded some shit. She yielded power to. So the White Cloaks get to hang out there in perpetuity. They have the same powers as the Royal Guard in perpetuity. They
interesting.
He's manipulating her thing, and she's like, "Well, I guess I'm the first monarch to just give up all my shit. This is gonna take a while to fix, but that's the price I gotta pay."
We also have the Asunawa, his like daydreaming about eventually killing her. So sounds like
he's like,
yeah,
I want to kill her.
Nah.
And Saran's like, I can't believe I even had to talk to the witch. Ugh, barf, right? A barf. And he's like, chill, it's okay. But they all think that Niall's just getting. He wants to usurp him. It seems.
A lot of usurping going on.
So there's that's but this isn't the show. The show is Egwin's show. So what do we need to talk about before we just go straight to Egwin, the master power up here? She gets promoted big time.
Josh, what do you think about Pedro Niall being considered like a great general, but like maybe not anymore? Like, what do you think about that?
Well, I did love his 4 rules that all begin with never.
Yeah. Don't do this, don't do this, don't do this, and don't do this. And the only time I ever broke that, saved my life.
Yeah. Never make a plan without knowing as much as you can of the enemy. Never be afraid to change your plans when you receive new information. Never believe everything, everything, and never wait to know everything.
I'm pretty sure that's all from The Art of War. Like
I think so too. It sounds to you.
But the phrasing is amazing. They're so like
just never.
Light, right? They like they're in the light, which supposedly is positive. That's great.
Do you think?
Well, and they also
framing... Oh no, go ahead.
They also slightly contradict themselves. The last two, at least two, it's like never go into things without knowing everything, but never think that you know everything.
No, never believe you know everything, and never wait to know everything. They don't contradict.
Right. Well,
but
yeah, I guess.
He does contradict himself when he says the only time.
Josh Lab.
He grokked. That was a hard grok if I've ever seen a hard grok.
The Hard Grok Cafe.
Ryan, Brother Dan got served.
Do you need healing?
It was a slow motion grok.
Grok. Oh.
We need an Ace and I to join the show to heal her from Josh Grok's.
Well, I would. Actually, Ryan,
today.
this necklace is like it blocks Josh Grok's.
It's the heart of the ocean.
That's block Grok. I'm a Grok block.
Nice. It's the heart necklace. Instead of the wolf head.
Yep.
Yeah. And I'm fingering it all the time.
You're constantly fingering it.
And it gets cold when I grok.
Is
that how you know?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was fingering it. All right.
Hey guys, Tucker Carlson got fired.
Hey!
Yay! we could just hope he disappears into his toaster strudel fortune.
Seriously,
or
like
whatever
Fox
his dad has money from.
Fox would have been like the White Cloaks Network, right?
I just made a casserole called the Carlson Lemon. That was all. All the stuff that I was going to throw away.
Nice. Oh,
Thanks, Kay.
Yeah. Yeah. The sexiest laugh track you can
Kay.
I like this new studio setup for Ryan. It's like we actually have Kay back on the show.
Right. It's like hearing the cameraman laugh.
Suddenly, the fourth wall is gone.
And yeah, it was a TV dinner.
Swanson TV dinner, exactly.
Absolutely.
Sin, all right, you're winning.
Jesus
Winning.
Christ, we love
Well
you,
done.
Sin.
All right, so let's get into Egwin. Right?
Well, I try to, but I'm married.
Let's dive into her chapter. I'm at chapter 32 is Summon in Haste. It has
Dream Terangriel icon.
The Dream Terangriel icon, and she is just hanging out in Kyrian, smooching when she can every morning at the Long Man Hubba. Wink. And but she's still like kind of avoiding the city because of the Aes Sedai presence and all that. She's bored as fuck.
Yeah, you know why she's bored? Because she's hanging out with Gowan all the time. Fucking.
Not untrue.
Right. Tell me if this is a drinking obligation. This is borderline. Quote, except for her hole.
Yeah. I try, except for her hole. I'm okay.
I don't think so.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Josh Grox. No.
All right. So the long man every. All right. Quote: the long man every morning. Oh, come on!
All right. Fine.
Oh, gee
Jesus.
whiz! What are
Man.
you guys, Puritans? What are you? Come on!
Are we
The
trying
didn't
to get
land
a
on Plymouth
raunchy
Rock.
award here? What is going on?
Plymouth Rock landed on me.
The long man every morning I thought was a gimme. I didn't expect it.
Brother Dan, there are 19 people watching, which I think is pathetic. If everyone just did a little effort.
Hey, but those
Just
are
a
all
little
real
effort.
humans, Ryan.
I think it's fantastic.
Right.
I think that is amazing.
I think it's
And we
wonderful,
welcome
and I
you
love
all.
every single one of them.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah, well, I love you guys, but also like put a little effort into it. Let's get
With
this-
all of the carton in my chest.
It'll be 38, 20. Yeah, right. Let's go.
I
Oh
can't
wow,
All right,
that
so-
math was amazing, Ryan.
One more drinking obligation potentially.
It was base 69. That's my math. It was base 69. Sorry, I'm only calculating from base 69.
All right, so let me read this out loud, and I am replacing sitting on a knee with boning. Okay, so
Okay.
no sooner did she sit on his knee than it was time to straighten her hair and leave.
You need to,
Sitting on his knee no longer frightened her.
I feel like if you have to frame it out with context.
It does. Yep. Yep. Doesn't work.
Oh, all right, so
But
right.
y'all can like and subscribe if you enjoy this type of content.
All right, well, all right.
We love you,
I
Dan.
don't know.
Anyway.
Dan, you're reaching like a Republican in the like a public bathroom.
Apparently with his secretary. Or teenage interns, if you like that guy from Tennessee.
Yeah.
All right, quote.
Yeah.
Water rolled off her, oozed. It made quite a puddle.
The word puddle always feels dirty to me, so I'm going to drink.
Oozed.
Oh yes, drink. Yeah.
All right, I feel redeemed.
Good night, village. We love you.
Egwin
night.
goes and bye.
Adios.
And so Egwin tries to board a wave boat. As soon as she sees the wave mistress, she's like, nope, pulls out a knife, cuts the rope. Egwin falls into the river. Egwin's like, well, fuck you. I'm going to wrap you in air and drop you in the water. How you like that? And they're like, oh, I like it fine. They dive graceful as hell.
Yeah,
Minimal splash.
Minimal splash, like a 10 out of 10 on the fucking Olympic.
Yeah, the Romanian dredge gave an 8.9, which everyone was like, oh, still Iron Curtain stuff. I understand.
Greg Louganis was like, came out of his grave and
He banged his head and still scored a 10. Remember he banged his head?
Oh, I remember the bloody.
Oh, it was gross. Oh, man.
I remember thinking, wow, Olympics are really dangerous.
That's dangerous. And
There
I've always thought of that. If I'm on a diving board, I'm like, I gotta dive away from the board. I don't want to create this myself.
For like 20 years of my life, I thought just diving was more dangerous than football.
There's a frog on my window, and I'm on the second story of my house. I feel bad for this guy.
Oh no, that dude's Tom Cruise of frogs. He does his own stunts.
No, all those frogs died. Felt Tom, if you need to turn off the show and get him.
I can't get out there. How am I supposed to get out there?
How the fuck
probably,
did you get up there?
It's probably a Cuban tree frog, anyways.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's a racist. The most racist
the-
thing I've ever heard. So you're like, fuck it. If it's a Cuban tree frog, just
Well, they eat
I don't know
all
if
the
you guys
native
can see
Florida
it. Hold on.
frogs.
I don't know if
Yeah.
you guys will be able to see him. Hold on.
You need
Let me-
to- yeah, let's
break
do
it.
it.
Break it. See him on the window.
yeah, let's do it. All right. No,
Oh, I see
Ryan,
him. I
zoom
see
in.
him. Yep. Nice.
All right,
Nice.
No, hold on. So
Solo?
Oh.
Right there.
Free solo.
Yeah, let
Do
me
it.
zoom in. Let me zoom in. I'll zoom in.
Take your green screen off.
I will. Hold on. I got to turn the camera.
I can't wait. Oh, man, this is exciting. Everyone, get your drinks. Get your smoke.
There he is. Right there.
oh, there it is.
What is that?
And it's
Chilling.
a girl frog.
Definitely a Cuban tree
Never
frog.
way.
Let that thing die.
It looks like it's inside. Oh, what?
Whoa!
What?
Amazing.
Let that thing die, Josh? I don't
They're
think
invasive.
it's anymore.
They're
I
invasive.
kind of like just
okay.
really uber zoomed felt time right then.
Yeah.
I did
They're
too.
what? They're
That was-
what? What?
See
I
up
could
my
stare
nose.
into the depths of that throat for a long time.
It's a heart for a reason, Josh.
It is.
So Egwin finally gets to go back into the dream world, goes with her wise one friends, and meets Aes Sedai, 7 of them. And they're like, Egwin, you gotta come home now.
Get here
The
now.
street lights are on. Where are you? They didn't say that. They're more even like creepy about it. They're like, you have been summoned. It's not for you to ask. It's for you to do. And Egwin's like,
Brother Dan, a couple things. Frog name is Bella, and is Ryan being topless a drinking obligation? Asking
I
us-
like both of these
Maybe.
questions.
Maybe.
First of all, you know what's funny is we have an actual Bella coming up in this actual chapter, the next one.
I forgot who was handing them out, but we should have
No,
collected
it's not a real
two.
Bella, Dan. It's not a real Bella. We were gonna.
So Iris Bear is asking for Lee signs.
It's a dream Bella.
Lee.
No, we're not. There's no Dream Bella. I'm Burla. Birla.
Birla?
Yes. That's better.
So yeah, Ryan being topless is yeah.
No, it's just I live in the in inland California now.
I forgot who was handing them out.
Everyone got their top off. I said, "Let's go."
You live in a valley.
Someone was handing out Trolloc nipples this weekend. We should have collected 2 for Ryan.
What the?
Oh, that would have been great.
Yeah, okay. I'm also a nippless. I was born this way. Sorry. I tried to distract you with this amazing MaTsDaGger pendant, but yeah, like no nips. But I'm proud. I'm no nip proud.
I heard there were Trolloc nipples around. I did not see any.
I had one on my badge. My badge.
I found
my
dice.
badge.
There was Mets dice were thrown around. I found a couple of those.
Anyway.
Oh, that's it.
Oh,
yeah. You got it.
All right. You used to be neighbors. Now you are no longer.
Yeah, we could have hung. We could have been.
Same with Josh. You guys used to be neighbors too, and now you're no longer.
Yeah.
Let's just take PCH, just
I think
north
in 5 years,
Steamer's Lane.
Yeah, I think 5 years, Half Moon Bay will be a Quarter Moon Bay, and then like in 5 more years, it'll be done.
It'll be Gilroy. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. All right, so Egwene goes to the Dreamland. She sees the Aes Sedai. They're like, "You got to come." She's like, "Oh yeah, that's cool, but I'll do what I can. I got stuff to do, and it's like a long trip." They're like, "You could cheat," and the wise ones are like, "No, not." And Egwene's like, "Yeah, I kind of know how to cheat. Cheating meaning entering in
the flesh."
In the flesh. It's dangerous, and apparently it takes part of your soul or some shit.
I feel like that's a drinking obligation. In the flesh.
In the flesh.
Yep.
Wait. But what is the alternative though?
Walking?
No. What besides in the flesh? Out of the flesh?
Entering Tel'aran'rhiod with your mind in the dream.
No. He said drinking obligation in the flesh. Like how is it sexy to be not in the flesh? I'm sorry.
It's an out of context quote, motherfucker.
Yeah, I know. And you're right. I love you.
I love you.
They're like, "All right, cool. I'll get there when I can. Bye. Peace. They all peace. Peace out. And Rand's like chuckling to himself.
So
I saw the match.
Josh,
Yes.
do you think Rand is going to use this information? And if so, in what way? Like now he knows where Saladar is and where Elaine is. So
we know he does use it. He goes and he talks to Matt.
Yeah, but I mean, like in any other way, like.
Oh, like is he gonna show up there and try to bang her?
Yeah. Or try to fuck with the Aes Sedai, or meet them, or.
I think Matt is his way of doing that. I think he's too consumed with what's going on.
Okay.
And too shy.
All right.
By the way, what do you think Rand's Tinders look like now? It's blowing up, right? Everyone wants to bone him. Right?
His Tinder?
His Tinder, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I mean,
sure.
He's matching all over the place right now, right?
It would be so weird too, because it would be like, it's whoever's nearby. So it'd be like, Gamelin, Garion,
right?
Gamelin, Garion.
Yeah.
Your match is 400 miles. 1.2 miles away. But I like that Rand likes to come to this place in the dream. He came here sometimes. Well, anyways, he came here sometimes to look at Kalendor.
Sorry.
That's why it's the sword that's not a sword, you know what I mean?
Nope.
But he comes just to look at the sword. He's like, boy, that's mine.
I wish I could do
It's like a guy who just wipes down his Ferrari but doesn't drive it.
Yeah.
Anyways, maybe Kalendor's is like just his fancy car that he keeps in the garage right now.
Pretty much.
Anyway.
That's a good a way to equate it. Yeah.
It is, yeah.
And at the end, he says they had handed themselves to him in regards to the Saladar Aes Sedai.
Because he saw the map.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he feels he has the upper hand here, I guess, right? If they handed themselves to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did I miss here before we jump forward?
I think that's it.
Yeah,
You got it all?
I can't think of
Okay.
anything.
Well, then chapter 33 is Courage to Strengthen. It is the Aes Sedai buckler, or I'm sorry, the Aiel Maidens buckler and shield.
Buckler and shield, right? Yeah.
And it's an Egwene.
All right, I gotta fucking say this. I didn't know the spears were so big that the Aiel carried.
Yeah. They're short spears, so they're not like 8 or 9 feet long, but they're between 3 and 5 feet.
But I thought it would be like a short staff. Yeah, but they're taller than them in the Amazon interviews.
Well, that's the Amazon adaptation.
Yeah, well, okay.
Hey.
You know what? I'll agree with that, Sinan. It's probably something like timber, because they had trees and not computers. Logged into a timber. No. I like it.
Blowing up on timber.
Yep.
That's.
Do you think instead of 4chan they just have the taint?
It's actually called the boar.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. So Egwene is she just woke up from her dream, right?
Yep.
She's like, all right, I need to go. They summoned me. I need to fucking leave now. She writes a little note to Gawain. She says, go to the long man. And is this a drinking obligation quote? She had taken care of him as far as was possible.
Yes,
Okay.
because that's
You take it. Yeah, she had taken care of
the logical extension is like fellatio.
I see it. I can see it.
Yeah.
I see it. No. I'll let it stand, but I'm watching you, Counselor.
Yeah, like you might be dying from exhaustion or some sort of like infection, but like you never know. Like it could help.
Good help.
It could help.
So Egwene's in her tent, starting to pack, and in comes Amos and Bear and Cerelia.
Mm-hmm.
And Egwene's like, you know what? If you're going to have me go fucking dig a hole or run laps or whatever the fuck you want to do, coach, I ain't got time for this shit. I got to go. And they're like,
Ain't nobody got time for that.
No, you're fine. You're fine. But she wasn't fine
She had
because
lied.
she had lied. And she was like, all right, well, fuck. I did lie. I lied about a lot of things. Actually, I was pretty pathological while hanging out with you ladies. It's hard to say, but, I did learn how to step into the dream world physically. I did take my own field trips to Teleran Riyadh when you said not to, even though I was studying with you. And I'm not a nice guy. I'm sorry, what? I'm not a nice guy. She's only accepted, and they're like, all right, well, fine. They all get like pissed, kind of, but they're like, well, that's more disappointed. I'm not angry, I'm disappointed. And Egwene's like, you know what, right? I don't want you people to be disappointed in me. I'm one of you. I'm not leaving here under these terms. Fuck it. I have toe, bitches. Please help me. And they're like, all right, we got you. And it says, quote, I asked the favor that you will help me meet my toe. Saladar was going to have to wait.
So they just go and whip her with a belt.
They just beat the fuck out of her.
Yeah. Lots of toes.
So many times. And then Egwin's like also, oh shit. And Avienda was in here, and Ruark was in here, and oh shit, I still have Toad to so many fucking IU. Oh, they're gonna beat my ass more. Oh. By the way, corporal punishment with a belt is scarring and should not happen.
Lame.
I agree.
With a capital L.
There's a lot of paddling that goes on.
Spanking, paddling, whipping. Like Robert Jordan's got a very specific thing he gets off on.
Yeah, there's a bit of a fetish here.
We jump straight into a Matt POV where he's hanging out with his boy Oliver. They're playing a game, Snakes and Foxes, which, according to Matt, you cannot win if you do not cheat, but he will not roll the dice because he doesn't want his luck to affect the game.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wonder if Matt had just played rolled every roll, if his luck would have worked, I guess, but we don't see that here, I guess. Oliver's game to just fucking keep playing, though. He's like, Matt, you're the best. Oh, we were so close.
Speaking of Snakes and Foxes, on small tangent real quick. At JordanCon this weekend, someone donated a full Snakes and Foxes board game with 3D printed miniatures and everything. That looks freaking awesome.
We saw that, Josh.
Yeah.
That was so cool. I'll find some pictures
really cool.
and we'll get them posted to the Way of the Leaf Twitter account. I don't have pictures of all of the stuff from the auction, but they did raise $23,000 for the Mayo Clinic for
what?
Yep, they raised for amyloidosis research, which is the disease that took Robert Jordan away from us. They raised $23,000 this weekend.
That's amazing! Holy crap!
Yeah. That's really amazing.
Wow.
1,700 of those dollars. 1,700 of those dollars did go to the Dusty Wheel cake.
The cake, and I hear it was delicious.
It was very good. I
was,
particularly liked the vanilla portion of it because I'm not a really big chocolate guy. Well, chocolate cake guy, you know. But
was there 7 like
nice, Tom. Subtle.
That's funny. If I had 3 adjectives to describe you, I would describe you as big chocolate guy.
That's fair.
So I was wrong.
That's fair.
Nah.
That's fair.
Quote, he fingered the silver fox head through his shirt.
Jesus Christ. All right.
That's what it is. Is that what his nickname for his penis? Foxhead?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Neither confirm nor deny.
He felt protected, though.
But it's Matt hanging out with Oliver. He gets word that the Dragon Reborn is actually in the camp. But not before the guy says, hey, you're making a really good father. You're an amazing father. And Matt's like, fuck you. I'm no bloody lord. And I'm no bloody father. So here comes Rand. He's like, I need to talk to you alone. Of course, that includes Avienda. And he says, all right, I need you to stop what you're doing. He's like, what? He's like, no, for real. And quote, I God damn it, there's so many here that I saw.
It's like insane.
Quote,
these chapters are mind-blowing.
When Rand put his finger in Matt.
Jesus. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
I would like to watch that, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a comma after in, but I forgot to say it. So when Rand put his finger in Matt,
Jesus,
he could put his finger anywhere, his comma wherever he wants. It's whatever we got going on.
Out of context, fun.
Do you use ChatGPT to help you find these drinks?
No, I'm Ryan. I'm just that perverted. That I'm like hubba. Every time I'm reading, I'm like hubba. I get my blue highlighter.
All right. But haven't you used?
I have a special highlighter for sex things.
All right, I'll stop. Don't you use ChatGPT for other things though?
Oh yeah, right. I
mean,
I do.
Did you sing?
Do you want to hear it? Do you want to? All right.
No one knows what we're talking about. How about you give us the whole thing?
All right. So I explored ChatGPT. I was playing around with it the other day, and I asked it to write a guitar song with chords listed about Robert Jordan's book, Lord of Chaos. And what do you know? It did. And so I am going to play this song. I don't have the acoustic guitar, Ryan, so I have the electric. Let's see if it works, all right? So, but as you know, what's his name? From Nirvana, I need to lay down and play guitar.
Kurt Cobain?
So,
Okay.
Yeah, Kurt Cobain. So let me do that and see if you can hear. This is the Chat GPT song.
Chat GPT song.
Can you hear it?
Oh yeah.
All right. Oops. All right, here it goes. In a world of magic and might, the fight for power is the highest height. The wheel of time turns and fate decides. Dragon reborn, the world divides. Wait, I gotta scroll. Shit, this isn't gonna work. All right.
That's pretty good so far.
Wait.
Yeah, move your mouth away from the mic.
All right. Lord of Chaos. Wait. Lord of Chaos. The battle rages on. The Dark One stirs. His plan is not gone. The dragons fade and be one. Lord of Chaos. The game is on. All right, one more verse. With the Aes weaving their spells, forsaken plotting out of hell.
What?
Randolph Thor, the chosen one. Dragon reborn, his work's not done. Lord of Chaos, the battle rages on.
Now I'm wondering why
Dark One stirs, his plan is not gone. The dragons fade, want to be one.
Nice.
Lord of Chaos, the game is on. Oh, there's a bridge, actually. All right, let me do the bridge real fast. The wheel weaves as the pattern unfolds. The Aiel warrior's tale been told. Oh.
What a damn. It's like
The Ascension's empire seeks to tame, but no one knows the twist of fate. I'm bored with this. All right. I didn't sing
I
the
enjoyed
song
it.
well.
I enjoyed
It was great.
You
It was
sung
great.
it perfectly.
yeah. If you could transcribe it to your octave, your key, it would have been perfect. Brother Dan, come back.
That was the first. That was
Brother Dan, please come
Or
back.
seriously, like guys, that's a ChatGPT derived song.
That was the first playthrough. It was great.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't give tempo. It doesn't give anything.
You gave it to us though, and that was great.
Yeah. Sorry.
I felt
Sorry.
given too.
I gave it to you.
Yeah, you definitely gave it to me.
All right. My book fell and bent. I need to find my page. Water roll.
Bill and Ben.
All right. You know what? I do this bravely.
And you did it wonderfully.
The great Lord.
I mean, like,
He's
there's
a
like
man.
there's a thin line.
When
between
Rand put his
brave
finger in
and-
Matt, did we talk about that? Okay.
We did. We did.
Yes, there are many Matts putting many fingers into Rand.
All right, so he's like, all right, Matt, I'm gonna send you and the band to Saladar. And he's like, Salad Bar? He's like, no, Saladar.
Perkins?
One
He's like,
question.
all you can eat Saladar?
Does it ever end?
Never ending Saladar? He's like, I need you and the band to go. I'm going to put you out in about 2 days away. I need you to make a noise, and I need you to wave my banners. Go fucking get Elaine. Yeah, try to get Egwin too. I guess she's there too. Take her, take 90, take them all. Take them all. If any Aes Sedai want to come, say sure. But you need to bring her ass to Camelin like now, like yesterday. All right, buddy? And he's like, well, okay. Give me 2 hours and I got you.
That Olive Garden callback was fucking perfect.
Right?
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm just saying. We all know what a fan Dan is of Olive Garden, so
Mhm.
Guys, my mouth's watering quite a bit. As soon as you mentioned Olive Garden, I started picturing all you can eat breadsticks,
and
all you can eat salad, and all you can eat soup. I mean, what else? What did soldiers in
love
World
that?
War II have? Did they have anything like that? No.
Hey, you know,
and
when I go out
you
for
can
a
take the
fine
lasagna
dining
home.
establishment, I compare it to the exploits of a World War II soldier.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yes.
What did they have every day? Right? It wasn't all you can eat anything.
These must be better than rations from the World War II.
Okay, I got the lyrics transcribed for everybody. I'm gonna put them in chat now.
Okay, this is again like amazing. Chat GPT is gonna change our lives. Brother Dan demonstrated how once you put the human element into it,
I did not. I did. Chat GPT, I think, is excluding me from any of its knowledge. It was like, all right, Brother Dan did not represent me well. He is no longer part of my algorithm.
My algorithm has denied you.
You got nixed, but hey, be wary, but enjoy it. We're going to continue to explore ChatGPT's understanding of the real time. I think it's fun. It is the future, and it knows quite a bit. That entire song we did was absolutely spoiler free.
Absolutely spoiler free, and really non-specific,
but yet on point.
So Mistress Dovie has her sister in this. It says, quote,
Is this Sister Dovie?
And if she tries, Mistress Snoot. Mistress Snoot. It was capitalized. Mistress Snoot.
It's K in the
I
background.
think,
Really
you know what? I honestly think I love Kay is part of the show, and she's not even on the show. And
I know, I
every
love
time
it.
she
It's
laughs,
awesome.
she's feeding me. It's like I feel like an
It's
alefish.
an all-you-can-eat salad bar.
It's a
yeah.
Saladar.
Yes.
Normally
salad
she's
bar.
laughing, and it just intended to make Josh feel bad, but now she's laughing to make everyone feel happy.
No.
Oh, Jesus, Ryan. Thank you for reifying that for me.
You're horrible.
Yeah, go back
Well
and watch
done.
the tape.
I love it. I love you all.
Well done. So Rand is like, all right, Matt, you got to get to Saladar and then get to Camelin. All right. You're going to march through Altura. You're going to march through Murandy. You're going to wave my shit all over the place. You're going to bring those countries to me, buddy, on your way. I'm going to gateway you there, but then you got to march all the way back as like a parade, as like a you're going to be the Pied Piper for me, and you're going to pick up all these stragglers that want a piece. And Avienda's going with you, and Matt's like, shit, I'll do all that stuff, but Avienda, fuck, all right, fine.
Which is much like when you want to go play with your friends, and Mom was like, "Take Ryan with you."
Take Ryan with you. I'm like, man, Avienda, of Ryan Enda.
Ryan.
All right. Then we jump back to Egwin.
That hits close home, bro. That's amazing.
And it's Egwin getting the shit kicked out of her. Literally, like getting strapped. And anyone she has toe to can just whip her until she's like, all right, fine, toe extinguished. But there's dozens of women that are beating this woman, and it's like at least 6 or 7 hits each. I mean, she's getting. She's brutal. I do not like this scene.
This is World Star Hip Hop.
So many toes. Look at all the toes. That's how many toes. All these toes.
And finally, she's like, "Is it over?" And it's like, "I don't know. You tell me. Your honor is yours." And Egwin's like, "Fuck, it hurts, but fine. Hit this ass, motherfucker. Go ahead, hit it. Yeah, I got shit to do. Hit it. Fucking hit it, all right? I gotta go." And they're like, "All right, bitch, you have no toe with me." And everyone's like, "You got no toe with me. You got no toe with me. It's about time you stood up and did your shit."
That's one bony ass. That's a bony ass.
Do you think the fact that your ass had like a price tag on it, like stopped them from snacking it? Look at that. What is happening? Holy no.
My butthole's way high. Ryan, it's so messy to prove. Like wiping. It's not fun. Josh is having none of this.
Knew.
Yeah, it's way up there.
Knew.
It's way, Ryan, it's
really
way up
high.
there.
It's really
That's
high.
why Chief Longback, right?
Chief High Crack. Or Chief
Longback.
I may or may not have screenshotted your ass.
I can't unsee that.
Oh my god! Like they're Jesus Christ. Brother Dan. Yeah. You love the power.
Brother Dan is really bringing it home for everyone.
All right. Yeah. Everyone stop commenting now.
Asham wins.
And no more comments. All right. Hey, Asham has no toe with me.
Dovie's telling us to hurry our ass up. You see it? So she's got 30 minutes.
All right.
Hurry your shit up, Dan. Stop showing us your ass.
All right. The last paragraph says, "With the start, she came."
That's a good one.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Drink. Yeah. Jesus.
Okay. The only things I want to mention.
But she's like, but she graduates. Everyone hugs her, says, "Oh, you're the best." Right. Hey, KIT, have a great summer. They're all signing her yearbook. They're like, "Oh, I really enjoyed English class with you. You were so fun."
Dovie, I was just using you as an excuse to push him. That was it.
No, I mean, like, what's really happening is right. She's just great.
No, I was using Dovie as an excuse so that we can get away from Dan's ass.
Oh, I understand. Mistress.
I was trying to compartmentalize it in my brain so it'll never come back out again.
Yeah,
I can never get away from my ass. I've tried.
90% of the audience is
It stalks me.
traumatized. Like 10% is like, "Yep, that's."
Do we have like workers' comp because I'm a little traumatized
We're
too?
good. Yeah, and I'm sailing. Yeah. Right?
How about?
It's called Pour Yourself Another Shot, Tom.
Okay.
And
Aaron, give me some more
then-
bourbon.
Tom, are you drinking Tito's?
No, I got bourbon tonight.
Bourbon tonight.
What the? You?
That's why he's so randy.
You're less. You talk less on bourbon.
Yep.
Yeah, I just noticed this.
I'm also tired.
So
I'm tired too.
no, I dig it. So Egwin's like, all right, I love you. You're the best, Scarecrow. I'll miss you the most. Gives a hug. They're like, oh, you could have left any time. So it's just your imaginary thing. Click, click, click.
WotCon is only a few short months away.
And she's like, hey, Amos, will you still teach me? And she's like, of course, or whatever. She's like, I'll still teach you. She's like, yep, thanks. And then they all leave. They're like, may you find shade and water, and split. And chapter 34 is called Journey to Saladar, and she is by herself. She's like, all right, time to pack. I don't even need to leave because it may be offensive, because I'm going to do something no one has ever done that I've never known, but I think I can fucking enter Tel'aran'rhiod in the flesh. She does. She's spirit. There's like a mirror thing, and poof, she is in the thing. She's like, well, hi, Ryan. I see your face. She's like, how is the best way?
We go metal, baby. Never been done before. Can we pull it off?
We did, right? That was tag teams.
Yeah.
Quadruple Bella. Nice.
Oh, wow.
All right. So before we go on to 34, there's a couple things I want to mention about 33.
Okay, please do.
Interesting.
Oh, you didn't hear me?
Ryan, you're killing me. All right, go ahead.
We talked about this at the conference, but I love that the saying Flicker Bella, exactly. All right, there's some wheezing laughter going on that it sounds unhealthy.
I'm sorry, my voice is gone. All right.
That's
Yeah,
the con
and I'm
crud.
dying from asthma. Thanks for bringing that up.
Oh yeah, and my emphysema. Thanks.
Yeah. I have 2 years to live. Thanks.
Um,
Jeez.
fire to. God damn it, Ryan. Fire to blind, music to dazzle, iron to bind. All right, the sayings from Snakes and Ladders, Snakes and Foxes, Snakes and Ladders.
Shoots and ladders, yeah.
Are the 3 corollaries to the 3 agreements that are made when they cross the redstone doorways.
Interesting.
Right. So
cool.
where do you think this game comes from?
The Eilfin and the Elfin.
You think it's their game, or it? I mean,
I think it's a cultural memory about humanity's interaction with them.
It also sounds very,
which is why you can't win it without
that's-
cheating.
Well, it sounds very like everything about the Snakes and Foxes to me has always sounded very Fae oriented, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, anything, it sounds iron to bind, you know, the Fae don't like iron, and making a deal with them is never the deal you think you're making. It all sounds very like fairy, Fae, Celtic, Druidic stuff. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, Josh.
did not think of
So
that.
Matt has met both of these entities.
Yeah.
Has he cheated yet at all?
He did cheat, right? He got more than 3 questions.
Did he?
He's cheated at the real game of snakes and foxes and has paid the price of dying and rising again. Right?
So that was because he tried to cheat?
And do you remember
I love that.
the actual scene too? Like it was shaking the room or the world even or whatever it was.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they also mentioned the fact that he was TAVERN was like dangerous to them. So
To them. Right.
interesting.
Courage to strengthen is the bit that I haven't figured out how that fits in, but I will be watching for how that fits in. Then the other bit that I want...
It's a cure for ED. It'll come up later.
Oh yeah.
Erectile
Oh,
dysfunction?
Jesus, Sinan, you are the best.
You are the
God,
best.
that's probably the nicest thing I've ever read.
It's true.
Golly.
I would use that quality term loosely, but
Oh, you
Only
know
'cause
what?
I'm
You're
here.
under me, so if I urinate, it's going right down your neck.
Oh, yeah.
Are you gonna trump me? Are you gonna?
No,
it's only because
yeah.
I'm here. That's why I brought the I bring the quality down everywhere I go.
You got to fear those who will gurgle your piss to usurp you. He's going to usurp you.
Yeah.
Usurp.
The fin we're grooving on it though. I like that.
They were grooving.
All right.
So
the second thing. Okay, go ahead then.
Go ahead.
It's like
No,
Cody Miller
please.
for the
No,
fans.
your second thing.
So what do you think the music means then?
Music
Music
dazzles
to one.
them.
Okay.
Right. So like, again, I think it's sort of like this is the training and or the echo of previous humans' experiences with the aliens.
Okay.
You're convinced they're aliens.
I use that term loosely, but yes.
No, I dig it.
Are they
aliens? Are they
on?
on the same plane of existence as the Earth?
Non-earthly
Maybe they're
bound.
non-planar even.
Yeah,
Non-planar
non-earthly
aliens?
bound, non-earthly beings.
Right.
Wait. But are you sure so they're not on Earth? They're just like adjacent.
No, they're
to Earth?
definitely not on Earth. They're either on another planet or on another plane.
Why are they concerned with this planet?
Why are they concerned with this planet? Probably the pattern.
They're connected to the ooh, okay. So the pattern extends beyond this world to other worlds, right? Like, is that what you're saying?
They either, well, no, not necessarily. Okay, it could go 2 ways. Either it extends or it doesn't extend, and therefore they understand it has meaning that they don't have, which is why they feed on emotions and memories.
Oh,
Could it be that they're just like trapped in some sort of like it's a drug to them, like, and they can't get enough of it?
Sure.
It's like the Native Americans and alcohol, like they're just like, oh my god, like we didn't expect this, and now it's like taking over our society. What?
Has it taken over their
Tom,
society?
don't. Well, all right.
I also feel bad right now, Tom.
No, I think it's fine. Like, I think
we
it's
know you think it's funny, and that does not make it better.
No, it's not funny. I think it's an apt. I think it's an apt like corollary, like things that. Anyways, whatever. Like, people have to like interact with each other and adjust.
Put the shovel down.
All right, fine. Put what shovel?
The one you're using to dig the hole that you're currently in.
Whoa, like, oh my god! Like, yeah, like it's been a slow dig from the first episode to now, Brody.
All right, guys. I got a new song. Let me lay down here.
Oh no, what's happening?
This is. I asked ChatGPT to write a song. All right, quote. Write a song including chords about Matt meeting the Aelfin in Robert Jordan's The Wheel of Time. And they came up with the song. You want to hear it?
I do. Matt meeting an elephant. Okay. Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Matt wandered through the twisted ways, lost in time and endless days. I got it. All right, but fate had led him far behind.
Nice.
To a meeting with the mystic Eelfin. Here comes the chorus. In the doorway stood an ancient race, eyeing him with the faithful grace. A deal was struck, a bargain made. Matt's fate was sealed, his destiny was laid. Each question posed, an answer sought. The price to pay with precious thought. The Eelfin's price was always steep, but Matt was ready to gamble in the leap or something. All right, everyone sing the chorus.
What?
What's the chorus, bro?
In the doorway stood an ancient race.
There's an ancient race.
Eyeing him.
I'm here.
With the faithful grace.
The faithful grace.
A deal was struck. A bargain made.
A bargain made.
A barmaid?
Matt's fate was sealed, his destiny lay. There's a bridge and everything. Through the twisted ways he traveled, fate and fortune both unraveled. The Eelfins answered, proved true, and Matt knew just what he had to do.
I feel like it does better as slam poetry.
Right.
Maybe. I don't know how I don't know how to translate songs I've never heard, and you just
I understand.
Words up here, and I'm trying to do it.
And I'm super.
So thank you.
You have more bravery than I do. I will never sing
Brother
on
Dan, I'm so stoked that you want to
anything ever
out live on YouTube.
Right. You know what? That sounds offensive. Sounds like you're insulting me, but I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that as well as I can.
All right, what chapter are we on? Are we?
I can't play. I can't play the guitar for anything, and I would never sing anything in front of more than one person, which is me in the shower. So
no, Brother Dan's amazing. Why is your
Yeah,
nose
no,
Brother D.
you have more bravery than I do, sir.
Brother Dan, your nose got dark.
Yeah, I know.
What? Can you fix it? Oh no!
Were you brown nosing?
Yeah,
A little.
When I laid down, I fell in mud.
So the second thing I wanted to mention was the shit with Avienda and the dagger, and how Oliver tries to cut her with his knife, and then she takes up the knife sharpening herself.
Right?
Not sure what that's about, but
I think she has sharpened her knife. Like, she just hangs out with Fran and sharpens her blade sometimes, doesn't she? Hasn't she be?
She seems to be doing it more obsessively than usual.
And she's staring right at Matt when she does it too.
Yeah, she's like, shh, shh, shh. All right, and then the third thing was
Iron to bind. Oh no, it was a separate thing. Sorry.
Fuck, I don't remember now.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Too many detours along the way.
It'll pop back up, and you'll shout it out at some point. It'll be fine.
All right. Yeah, I'll figure out a new song to do too.
The chapter 34 is, I mean, like, it's a lot of nothing really. Like in the beginning, it's just, she's traveling and
hold on. There is a quote. She came in a dream.
Jesus Christ, Dan. Yes, thank you.
All right, I'm sorry, Brian.
She did come in. We can't. I'm so drunk right now, Dan.
She came in several dreams. Most of them are with Gowan.
I'm just reading words that are sequential.
I know, but are you drinking also?
I am.
How are you? Are you not? Okay, you're doing great.
So
you're doing great.
My last name is Bunt. My first name is All Man.
Oh,
thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so I saw that.
I'll see myself out. I'm just gonna.
Okay. So Egwin's like, fine, I'm gonna try to do it. I do it. I enter the dream, and Bella take me, and Bella just like runs like the wind. The moon never changes, but everything else does. It just
we get this
like
really like Strider hunt scene finally, which reified for me again how Perrin was in the dream too strong and must have been there basically in the flesh.
Yeah,
when he was doing what he was doing, right?
Yeah.
So maybe
we had talked about that last week or the week before last.
It's interesting that
it was interesting to see the parallels here. Sorry,
it's just cool to see, like, it's cool to think about how he would do that without the power,
right?
Because she used the one power.
Need to be.
Well, she used the one power to enter, but not necessarily to do the traveling.
No, yeah, but like if he entered in the flesh, how did he
right?
How did he get in there?
Wolf dream.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Like he could just somehow just be there too strongly through the wolf dream.
Yeah, just like the wolves can, right?
Okay.
So is that leaping about travel, is that indicative of being there in body?
That's what I assume now that I've read this.
Okay. So Slayer then was there in body as well?
Right, and we know he was because he gets shot, right, with the arrow.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's a good point, yeah.
And then disappears, and the arrow goes with him, which we've also seen with Mogideon and others who get hurt there.
Right, okay.
Who were in the flesh. It's cool that she sees the Terangriel statue again. That they were unearthing outside of
Kyrian.
Yeah.
Was it Kyrian? I thought it was Tanchico.
There's
one in Tanchico and one somewhere. I don't know. Well, anyway, okay.
I'm thinking of the giant man, where the face was.
Are they like D&Ds then?
That's outside of Kyrian.
Okay. Oh, you're right.
I know.
Weak Swan.
So she travels there. She gets there in a day, in just like a few hours. Gets taken to those 7 Aes Sedai, and they're like, "What? Already? That's fascinating. How'd you do it?"
Oh, and by the way, you're the Amarylline seat now.
Oh, by the way, yeah. And she's like, "What if I say no?" And they're like, "You can't. It's like as if you're a prisoner." It's crazy. Yeah, it's like, yeah, she says, I won't paint myself for a fool to them in front of everybody, and that's what I'd be doing. If this is why the hall summoned me, I'll tell them no. And Anaya says, I fear that is not an option. You cannot refuse a summons to become Emerlin any more than you can a summon for trial. The words of the summons are even the same.
Didn't she say I will be the Emerlin? Like, didn't she go in there and like the first thing she said was like, "I'll be the Emerlin"?
Egwin.
Yeah, and the whole process. Like, why are you here? Like, I've come here to be the Emerlin or something like that.
Oh, right. That was part of what she was instructed to say.
Asham Aza makes a good point here.
Yeah.
She somehow either, because you can change the shit around you, but yeah.
Absolutely.
When she stepped back through, it was like, what?
Well, she like made a padded saddle, it seemed.
Right.
Like an air cast saddle. That she's like, oh, this is great. Oh,
and then she even feels the same hurts a couple days later in the real world.
But I love how she's like, I could fix this shit, but that's cheating, and I'm not going to cheat because that's then I have toe.
Right. Ideal heart, Two Rivers mind. That was the third thing I was going to say. I just like that image.
Right. What do you think about the fact that as someone who is summoned to the hall to be Emerling cannot refuse? They can not be voted in. It has
Especially
to be,
given that not being
unanimous.
voted in means that you get exiled.
Right.
Did you get the impression that Egwene knew this was a possibility?
No.
But she said the right things, right?
Well,
After she was instructed,
they were instructed for hours. She was instructed for hours. It was like, they made her repeat everything back.
Even though she got it right on the first try.
Right. Do we as readers know the very moment she realized they were trying to make her a Emerlin?
When they told her?
Damn. You're so smart, Tom. Jesus.
Egwene figured the great serpent ring. Her knees were trembling.
Drink.
I do love that this is one of the visions from the Three Rings basically coming true.
Oh, yeah.
Which we wondered about and talked about in the past.
From the accepted test or the...
Yeah, from the accepted test.
But, all right, so let's talk about that a tiny bit. We saw a premonition of her as the Amerlin stilling Rand.
Mm-hmm.
She is now the Amerlin.
Not good.
And dealing with the Dragon Reborn out there. And although she doesn't seem to want to do that, was this a premonition in some way? Will it come a bit where she will have to decide whether to do so or not, do you think?
Yes.
Is it like I grew up in the same village as Osama bin Laden?
Nah, I don't think so.
Come on, help me out here.
No, I'm not getting in that hole with you.
Well, no,
I will not.
Don't, because you're fragged. But I'm saying, like, could it be like the same?
Fragged.
Like it's just a toss of dice. Where like whether like Rand is a horrible like world destroying thing, or like how does like if anyone
go on?
I'm gonna keep going on. Anyone who grew up next to Osama bin Laden might have thought he was a great guy. He might have been good to his neighbors. He might have been good to his mom. He might have like give candy to the fucking neighbor kids. We don't know, but like it's all relative. Like, anyways, I'm done.
Okay.
Like
Sure.
Egwene to Rand is like a. Anyway.
We have lots of things to say, but G gets in the way.
Wow. All of you stop.
Hey, just get on screen.
All of you stop. Yeah, get on screen. All of you stop yes-anding me, and I'm horrified.
Well, they go through the ceremony. She nails it. She apparently has to ask, hey, I'm here to serve as your Amerlin. You stand if you want her, and you don't if you don't. And not everyone stood. So she goes around washing their feet and drying it with her hair if we're going so biblical, but
a little biblical reference, yeah.
But she washes their feet. They look at their feet. They're like, oh, that looks good. And they all stand. Including Ramonda and Lelaine.
Eventually. All right. So I couldn't get through this chapter without feeling like they were manipulating her?
They, as in
The Aes Sedai,
the Aes Sedai, as in
the little tower.
like so Sherry M and her crew, not the Hall, but Sherry M and her crew.
So is it Shiriam?
Yeah.
Is it Ramonda? Is it Lelaine? And are any of those dark friends, do you think?
Well, and she even points it out herself in, I think, the next chapter. Like, she recognizes that they see her as a girl who can be easily swooed.
Yeah,
Swayed.
they see
Swayed.
the novice. They
Not
see a girl
smooth.
that novice
Swayed.
swayed, right?
Exactly, right. Who just follows the rules, not understanding what she's just gone through with Aiel. And
Yeah.
again,
She's much stronger than they all think.
yeah, and it's been interesting to watch. It's like she says, Two Rivers, mind, Aiel, heart. So what part of her is in the tower?
Ah, okay.
Her
Interesting.
magic, I guess. Yeah, but that's a great. She
Internally-
doesn't identify the tower.
Yeah, internally she doesn't identify as an Aes Sedai. That's
Right.
in that moment.
And she gets raised without taking the oaths. I think that's another important thing in this chapter is we've talked about this before. Them while they were masquerading as Aes Sedai, they were not under the 3 oaths, and now we have, and we wondered, like, is that something special with the Two Rivers crew? And here we see it again, where indeed she's now an actual Aes Sedai and still has not taken the oaths.
Yeah, what do you think about that? We've never seen
so
that
if
before.
you were an Aes Sedai, would you have an issue with this?
Well, yes.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, me too.
right.
If you realize
It's like you went from junior, like you played freshman basketball, sophomore, junior,
They just go right to
and
the
then
varsity team.
and then some junior comes or some freshman comes in, and it's like, oh, they're gonna be your starting point guard, and you're like, wait a minute.
I thought it was more like you go forever with a clean white nose, but all of a sudden you have a dirty black nose.
Oh, Jesus.
uh-oh. Or a brown?
Yeah, I like the grumbling. It's the grumbling.
I want to see
that.
Fine, I just washed and changed. How's that?
Yes.
Wow, that was fast.
Yeah, I know.
What I was hoping.
What? What?
No.
What?
This never happened. Oh no.
What?
I think we just learned that Brother Dan is Slayer and Lord Luke.
No, that was Luce Theron.
Yeah,
that was Luce Theron and Rand. Okay.
Yeah.
Slayer had a dirty nose, and Luke was clean
Oh,
nose.
jeez, right.
If I was Dan,
legs. You do
It was
not even
so
have
dark.
legs.
Brother,
If
Dan,
I
it was
was-
so dark. It was so dark. It was like I can't. Come on.
I don't know what to tell, right? You were just,
It's
if
like
I was Dan, I would have
Yes,
gone
and
and
it.
grabbed a container of bleach wipes and held them up so Tom could see them.
yeah, you'd be like, shut the fuck up, Tom.
Now get me excited.
Well, no, wiped his nose and then
so
would, like,
good.
Fights.
Hurt so good. Come on, baby, make it hurt so good. All right, so she becomes Amerlin. Everyone agrees. They're like, huzzah, huzzah. And they're like, hey, what would have happened if Romana didn't stand up?
All right,
Well, I
is
thought
it
you
not?
probably would have been kicked out.
Is it not hot that they do this topless?
Oh, it's hot as
Well,
shit.
all right, so this is Robert Jordan identifying females as being cis.
Yes.
You show me the boobies. Show me the boobies, and then I'll believe you're a woman. And apparently someone was like staring at the boobs. They're like, all right, nice rack. Next.
Well, they used to do it naked,
Nice rack.
clad in the lace.
And as soon as it was done, all the Aes Sedai like wrapped on up mostly.
Right.
And Eglin's like, well, I don't care. Shit. I'm gonna let my titty flag fly. So she is raised. We're on chapter 36. What did I miss here before we move on?
All right. What's up with the Christ, like, washing of feet? Like,
Wait.
referencing
it is more or less this. It is the Christ washing the feet.
bro. When we first had our band practice, I knelt down, I washed their feet, I kissed them, and I said,
put
"Welcome
perfume
to
and
the
scrubbed them with your
studio."
hair.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Like we do this all the time, bro.
Ryan's mustache is a loofah of feet.
Yeah, I just like live.
What does it mean symbolically for the
Polish the
Aes Sedai
toes.
to be willing to wash away their sin, or the
I have no
Amerlin
idea. It
to
doesn't
be able to wash away their sin, right?
It's not about
Like-
sin, though.
I don't think it's about sin either. Yeah.
They never say sin.
Washing hair is symbolic of humility.
There you
Right,
go.
that you're willing to put yourself before you put them before yourself.
Yeah, it's
That's the act of humility
yeah, I think
and
even
forgiveness.
even in the Bible, it was a custom. Well, in the early Christian church, I'm pretty sure it was a custom as a way to show humility and a selfless like type thing to wash another's feet. It was something that a priest would do for the congregation to show like he's not like just because he's a priest, he's a man of God or the cloth or whatever. He would wash the practitioner's feet to show that he's not above them. So that's why Jesus did it. It's probably the symbolism here with
right. It's the same thing as the creator of iCarly, Dan Schneider. I don't know. Google him.
oh, that's that gross guy that was on Nickelodeon that used to like take pictures of kids' feet all the time. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why if you're
and have all the little girls like squash it with their teeth.
Yeah. So if you want to ruin, if you want your if you grew up in the 90s or in the late 80s and the 90s and you want your childhood ruined, just think about how much feet stuff was in Nickelodeon. Like for a while,
go on YouTube and go Dan Schneider and plug your ears.
for a while, the freaking logo, the official logo of Nickelodeon was just a orange foot with the word Nickelodeon across it.
All right. Yes. You want to kill a 2023 live stream about Wheel of Time? Let's bring pedophilia up and feet fetish. Let's go.
No one said that. You said it.
Right, we did not say those words.
Children.
We did not say those words.
Nickelodeon's for children. What are you talking about? Anyways, I'm sorry.
It existed.
That hole gets deeper and deeper.
I don't know. Yeah.
Really does.
I love you, Ryan.
I just don't know why Josh puts up with us anymore.
It's because he likes me. That's what
You're defending
I
Josh.
think that's it. You're right.
Right, Josh?
Absolutely.
Ryan White Knight's in here.
Right there with you.
I don't think Josh wants to hear this stuff anymore.
Josh,
Let me lay it on even thicker. I know I've already wasted 20 minutes.
So anyway,
Another 10 won't hurt.
Egwene wakes up. She's the new Amerlin.
Love you, Ryan.
Chessa's there.
Love you.
Chessa is her like maidservant now.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Brother Dan?
Yep. She's the Amerlin's maid. What do you know? You get a maid, you get a 4-poster bed, you get lace fucking everywhere, you get the nicest stuff in Saladar, I guess. I
love the callback to New Spring and New Spring of the lace.
Yeah. That's a good point. I didn't pick up on that.
How gross it is and tearing it off.
Had the same kind of experience that Egwene did.
Nice.
Oh, that was the third thing I was going to mention.
Aha! See, I told you.
Yeah, you're right. Moiraine's letter to Tom gets passed along by Rand to Mat.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything else to say about it other than to notice it.
Hot take. What do you think's in the letter? 1 paragraph or less.
Fuck yeah.
That
oh my god. Like,
she
standing on
loves
foot.
him and wants him to be her warder.
What do you wait?
Okay, I like it.
Why do you say that?
It's a hot take.
Well, I understand. Like I just like
there was
Well,
some
she-
symbolism. There was some symbolism. Well, we know that Tom has the hots for her.
Yeah,
And
but she
they're the
wrote
only
it
two
while
who are.
she had a warder, correct?
I'm sorry, what?
She wrote this while she had an
After she
existing
saw her vision of herself dying
warder. Okay.
and
Okay.
knew she had to give up land to Nynaeve.
You can have more than one warder.
You can if you're a green
I feel blue.
or you're Elaine.
Yeah, like a rebirth. Okay, amazing. Okay, awesome.
There was some symbolism. I forget what it was now. Around, I mean, in addition to him having the hots from Irene, we see that in those scenes where they're talking to Deus Daymar.
Yeah, he's like she's a remarkable woman.
Right. There was some other symbolism around him becoming a warder, and I forget what it was now. Maybe it was with the cloak. Oh fuck, I'm not going to be able to remember now. But there was some symbolism early on about him.
Yeah, Robert Jordan does not hold punches back. You're right. Secret scroll.
You know, when it's big, it reads randomonia.
All right. No, that's a good take. Love it. Hot take. Hot take.
So Egwin is Amerlin. She meets with Elaine and Nynaeve. She's like, please just call me Egwin. Oh, this stupid stole. It's yeah. Day one, she's like, oh, this power is getting to my head. Please just call. I just need someone to normalize me. It's like,
I my favorite part about this end of the chapter here is that they finally openly communicate with each other. Like as soon as Egwene, like Elaine and Nynaeve are like, here's everything. You know, they're not, they don't hold anything back.
They don't
They're
hold
just
anything
like,
back.
yeah.
they're like, all right, so we got Mo Gideon. There's Brigitte, but pretend you don't know that yet. Just give me a day. But there's Brigitte, there's Mo Gideon. They bring in Mo Gideon. They're like, oh, wow. Okay.
We made Terangriel. We healed Logain. We healed Suan and Liane. Like everything. They just give them everything.
All right.
They talk about Ebudar, everything.
So they never note that they put binding on the room to protect from people listening in.
Oh.
But every other passage.
We love you, Dovie.
Bye, Dovie. Every other passage in this chapter, like when you go to Romara and to the other Lelaine, they mention having warded the room against eavesdropping. And that just even before I got to that bit about the other two warding the room against eavesdropping, or the other three, because I think you get that with the Black Aja talking to the reborn Forsaken, whose name I can't fucking remember right now. Halima, thank you. All three of those other women mention warding the room, but never do they mention warding the room during any of this stuff with Egwene, Elaine, and Nynaeve.
Bro, that's awesome.
That's a good point.
I don't know. And I noticed that I worried about them being eavesdropped upon before I got to that. And then when I noticed it 3 times in a row, I was like, oh, that seems...
Yeah, they did not word that shit. No, nice. Very well done. Awesome. Holy shit. Awesome, Josh. See how
and we learned about the London.
Real quickly, Brother Dan, I just want to mention, see how freely I compliment Josh?
That was some major grokking if I've ever seen any.
It just flows out of my
Thank you,
heart.
Ryan.
I'm like, oh my God, so amazing. I wonder how amazing I would feel to receive such a compliment.
From someone like
your
that's
puppet skills are legendary.
Ryan, say from someone who's like maybe an older brother or something like that.
Right?
Yeah, one day.
Yeah. But also Josh is like an older brother
Probably.
figure to me, even though he's younger and annoying.
In all the ways.
No, he'd alpha dog me so fast. It's all good. It's all good. Everywhere in my life, I'm an alpha, but in Josh, I'm like, oh fuck, whatever.
Every
Lay
Wednesday, I send Ryan a text saying, "Hey, you did a show last night."
I'm like, you're right.
And you're
Yes,
like, your
you did.
nose is dirty. He's like, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But Josh just
happens.
goes on like a unfettered river.
All right.
I
Watch. And then in 10 minutes, Ryan's going to be like, are we done yet? And I'll be like, well, gosh.
Maybe.
Hey, are we done yet?
Well, everyone
10
has to
minutes.
stick. People have to stick around because we have like a plethora of JordanCon pictures to share before.
You're right, and also maybe some more just chat beat GBT songs, brother Dan.
I'd like to request those be held off for a later date.
I love you, John. Tom.
Slide that one in there. Just gonna slide that on in there. Hey, no, come back! I love your face.
All right, I'm back.
Um,
Delana is playing both sides, and Halima is like, yeah, you got to support both factions. She's like, this is gonna be hard. She's like, do it, bitch, and she's like, fine, I will.
right.
But Ramonda and Lelaine are both like, hey, where's Delana? Where's she at? Where's my main girl, my home girl? Where is she? And Delana is hanging out with Halima. Let's see.
She also picks Sheriam as her keeper. That's the thing.
She does.
She
That's an important
picks
bit.
Sheriam
Yeah.
as the keeper, and Egwin is spreading the seeds
Yeah,
that Elaine and Ramondo both want
To bully her.
to just hang out.
Right.
Yep.
And yeah, she's trying to feed one against the other, I guess.
Bro, why are we not drinking because a woman spreads her seed, but we drink when a man fingers his hilt? Come on now.
Because I use that term. It's not. I wasn't.
It's called when a woman spreads her seed. It's called squirting, but it's usually just pee.
I know, but like, hey,
yo.
you still got to drink for that.
It's not pee though.
We'll just sow our royal oats all over the place.
But it's not pee.
It's not pee.
It's not.
They say it's a combination.
It's not. Okay.
It's not.
Yeah, it's not.
Going in the books.
Okay,
That's what
like,
Kay just said. That's what Kay
not.
just said.
Oh shit! Solve the mystery.
You're welcome.
So,
Thank you.
Wheel of Time word of the week: Sluga bed.
Yes,
Slugbed, yeah.
Oh my God, yes. I can't believe I forgot. I usually
be a
call those
slug
out
bed.
for you when they
That's
come
a good
up.
one. That's a good one.
Wait. I hope this is a recurring segment. Please,
On the
Josh.
chapters where they're there, we'll definitely note them.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
I usually talk about how he's definitely got a raging boner when those nice college words come up.
Yes. SAT
Besides
words, often.
Egwin doing her espionage kind of redirection thing, she also seems to discover a talent.
Mhm.
Mogideon is shocked. Mogideon, so Egwin is like Guantanamo Bay. She's like up. She's like, you tell me a lie, I'm fucking killing you. You fuck with me at all, I'm fucking killing you. You got that?
And
You got that,
Mogideon-
bitch?
She says,
Mogideon
assume I
wants
know
to-
all the answers to the questions I'm already asking
Yeah.
you.
So she says, how do you travel? I think you just kind of bend the pattern. She's like, Mogideon's like, no. You don't. If you do, you get sucked in and never come back out. I don't know where you go.
That sounds like a
That's
good
how
time
the
to
men
me.
do it. And you never come back out. I don't know where you go, Tom.
Oh, well, I mean, it's a good way to go.
Well, all right.
Ask me.
John's accepted. But Egwin's like, all right, so do it like this. And she forms a gateway to the waist.
Another
And
telling
Mogideon's
thing,
like-
like the first, like, you know, you have to know the place you're going real well.
Yeah,
And like,
yeah.
you know, the first place that she thinks of is the waist, not the two rivers, not
Right.
Tarvalin, the waist.
Right. A place where no one And she's like, how, like this? And Moghedion's like, oh, fuck. How'd you learn that? She's like, I got skills, bitch. Don't challenge me. I'll kill you. One lie. I'm killing you. Oh, and if you run away, that's like a lie.
That was uncanny. I thought you were agreeing.
That sounded just like her, right?
Just like her.
I'll kill you, bitch. Marigan.
Okay, so the absent-mindedness of Elaine at the end of chapter 36 is because of the lies that they then reveal to her. Okay.
Yeah.
I love the fucking smile that she gives. The way he describes her smile when she smiles at Moghedion.
Does she say? I think he uses the word sardonic, right? I don't have it in front of me.
I'm trying to find it right now.
I love that word.
Oh, it's right here. It says, the day Egwene moved closer to Moghedion, the other one was taller. Egwene made her voice cold. It did not go blah, 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 blah.
It did not have far to go, right? She says,
the day I detect one lie, I use the day I execute myself.
I don't remember.
It's right here, though.
I just love that. I know he uses that word a bunch of times.
She made herself smile. It was not a pretty smile. It did not mean it to be, but she did not think she could have made it one if she tried.
Right.
And then it says she widened her smile until it was just showing teeth.
Teeth, right? Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
She says they're right.
Cool
I have
passage.
been living with the IEL.
Yeah.
So if you expect me to be as gentle as Nynaeve or Elaine, put it out of your mind. See,
I imagine like a shark. That's what I imagine.
Yes, just 1 foot wrong with me, and I'll make you beg for death. Only I won't kill you. I will just find some way to make that face permanent. On the other hand, if you do more than put a foot wrong, and then that's when she turned all shark face.
Right. Yeah. There's another puppet reference in chapter 30. The battle begins too.
Hey, real quick. Wait. Let's go back to that. What do we think of this comment? That Elaine is under some forsaken charm or enchantment. Is that a possibility to your minds?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. Thanks for the question, Secret Squirrel.
There you go.
I mean, I'll have to think about it more. I'm not sure how or where it would have come from. Moghedion, I guess, maybe is the implication there.
Halim is there too, I guess, right?
Josh, we do get more confirmation that there is, you need to see the weaves. Elaine made the gateway, or I'm sorry, Egwene made the gateway. Elaine says, Light, do you know what you've done, Egwene? Do you? I think I can do it. I can repeat the weave again. I know you remember. And Nynaeve's like, remember what? Kick me. Oh, kick me. I can't fucking channel, so I can't see these weaves. So she has no idea. You got to be able to see.
Yeah, but I mean, again, I think see doesn't necessarily mean with your eyes. Like, I mean, yes, you can see them with your eyes, but you should. If she can't channel, she can't sense them. So I don't necessarily agree that means that.
Well, we know what, like it's her having a block is different than not embracing the source. Like she can't even sense the one power unless she's angry. She says that often. So it might be a little different. I do think it's right along that same vein though, Dan, about, seeing the weaves though. So
right. And Egwene also is like, she senses channeling in that room, but she just doesn't know what they're doing because she can't see them.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, when they're in Kyrian. Yeah. Okay.
No, right in right outside of Salad, or where? No, Kyrian. Yeah, you're right.
Oh yeah, no, but I was talking about the tower. Never mind.
Yeah, no, it's the same. Yeah. I did.
Yeah. You grok me.
But these three women are pretty fucking powerful. If we look at Nynaeve's healed stilling, Elaine has made Terangriel, including an Adam that is currently holding a Forsaken. And Egwin's like, oh, traveling? You mean just like this? Oh, that. I don't know. They're leveling up big time, it seems.
Huge.
Is this a part of the pattern or is this just skill?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and.
Yeah.
The puppet quote here is so long as you know it's only advice, Swan. I have too many people already who think they can tie strings to my arms and legs.
Well, there was another one.
I'm not going to cry for that because that's
Argentina.
All right. Quote, I
That's
can
what I thought
begin
too,
making the hall realize they chose an Amarillo, not a puppet.
Don't cry for
Oh, yeah, that one too, yep.
There were 3 puppet lines here, and none of them are super flattering, Ryan. It feels like we're like the Screech of Saved by the Bell.
And it's funny that, like, Swan is now being put to use by Egwin in the same way that Swan was using her skill at manipulation. Like, not only are the 3 girls Aes Sedai without being under the oaths, so are Swan and Leanne. Because
so that's
their
interesting.
wards, the ward of the Oath Rod wore off when they un-Aes Sedai'd. And so now they can all do this manipulation. And that seems very much like the pattern. Right?
Okay.
What did you think about Egwin arbitrarily naming Elaine and Nynaeve to fall Aes Sedai?
Didn't seem
she
arbitrary
gives a
at all.
justification.
But she doesn't just raise them. She also raises the other 2 beyond accepted who right. So she did that on purpose. She's a master manipulator. She did that on purpose to hide her true intention, essentially, right?
Do you think that was a smart move? I mean, she says, yeah, I can't be the only outlier.
Right.
I need other outliers.
I think it was a smart I think it was a necessary move, if not a smart one.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
The parallels with the Deus Daemar are kind of cool here too, where she starts to talk about seeing this all as a game, right?
Right. Suddenly, I mean, she's in this position for what, 18 hours?
Mm-hmm.
And she's like,
Giggity?
all right, I'm already. What is the line she uses here was she had taken her first step as Amyrlin, marshaled her outnumbered army, and begun her attack.
Yeah. Do you remember hearing Ruark once say that when the battle began, the battle leader no longer had any real control of events? That's a callback to Avienda calling Mat battle leader.
Right.
Chapters back.
Yeah.
And this phrase that you read is a callback to a couple chapters previous end as well, after the Avienda chapter, where she talks about going to battle because she is where she is. I'm trying to find it. I'm not going to surrender before fighting, she thought, Riley. Riley, I might as well get on to the battle. That's the end of chapter 33.
Egwin?
Yeah.
Nice.
With a start, she came to herself. If I'm not going to surrender before fighting, she thought, Riley, I might as well get on to the battle.
I'm sorry. You had me at...
With a start, she came to herself.
Yeah.
She came where?
To herself.
To herself. The best way to come.
That's true. True story.
Tis herself. What did we miss about this?
I don't think we missed much, man.
Okay.
Think that's about it.
Okay, then we next week we'll do chapters 38 through 44. It's about 80 something pages.
How many shows left for this book?
Ryan, all right, let me see. Right,
I can't do that math. It's too much.
I'll figure something out.
2 or 3. It's not a lot.
One.
I think
5, 6.
While he counts, let's finger through some of these pictures from
3 more shows, Ryan. 3 more shows.
Beautiful.
Look at this. Look at this.
About 3. Yeah.
Look at this. Look at
Amazing.
this cosplay. That's fine.
So good.
So beautiful. He even had like amazing charms in his hair. They were
The
beautiful.
charms are so cool.
Oh, what's going on here? Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
There's the dress.
The accepted dress.
Or dressed with the beard.
Oh, I got a little drunk.
Look at that.
Hey,
Look at all them flags.
Had to get
Flag,
carried
banner
around.
of flags. It's the dragon banner right there.
Mistress Dovie took me for a walk.
See, that dress
Nice.
is awesome, Tom.
It was.
That dress is awesome.
I took almost no pictures.
Yeah, I think I took 6 total.
And then also, oh yeah, yay! That's Kitty over there. Kitty, my other Dragon Mount buddy, all the way on the other side. It's my Ashaman costume. See my fat man Terangriel in my hand.
See, and there's all kinds of weaves going on. I just don't channel, so I don't see them.
It's true. It's a true story.
That's so good.
There was a lot of shenanigans afoot. Oh yeah, wait, hell, stay on that one for a sec. So we got Joe from Twatcast, Rob from Malkier Talks, Sharnice from Watt and Color, and DT from Watt Trivia. There, it was a packed panel there for the Jordan Con Family Feud.
And you guys did well. You came in.
We
second.
did not do well. We did not. We got beat by that team right there. We got Ebony, my other buddy, and then we have Sadai from Wheel and Chill, and Jansen. They recruited Jansen and Keeper Hatch, and then Kitty, my other Dragon Mount buddy. They decimated us. I'll just call it right now. They decimated us. Oh, I don't know how
Whoa.
That's my cat picture. I don't know how he slipped in there.
That almost looked vulgar.
No, he was under the covers with me.
I'm just saying.
What's going on there? And then that last picture.
Jason.
Yeah.
That last picture is a special thing that Amazon sent to Dragon Mount to put out on our Twitter right after the special announcement panel. So from left to right, we got Chiad, and then Bane, and then Daddy Dane Bornhold, because he's so hot, and Sheriam Sedai. Those are the new cast members that joined.
Awesome.
Sheriam. Man, that's a good Sheriam. That's a good Bane Chiad. And in fact, I've seen pictures of them just like hanging out. And boy, they are attractive.
Yeah.
They seem fun.
A little bit.
Like, yeah.
Also, Bane's, like the actress that's playing Bane, her name is Raga Ragnar.
No.
Get out.
A fantastic name. Anyway, I've been Tom.
So the only spoiler I got at the whole con was from that stupid Amazon AMA panel.
Ah, shit. What was it?
That Elida is not a dark friend.
Ah, okay. All right.
Even though she appears to be one.
Yeah. Well, she's just an idiot. What was it the Russians?
I have one question though. Josh, are you still a dark friend?
What do you think?
Always.
I hope so. I can only hope so.
Always
Okay.
and only.
The
Good.
Great Lord.
Always.
The Great Lord.
All right, guys, we'll have more Chat GPT songs. Maybe I'll do a rap. I'll do a Will Smith rap song next time.
Ooh.
All right. Do it.
Guys, that's been LeafCast, Ryan.
It's fun to be back.
Yes,
Fun to be
Love
at the
all of
con.
you.
What?
Love y'all too.
All right, run for your lives. See you next week.
I need my
Actually,
water
we'll
cloak.
see you Sunday,
Where's
too.
my water cloak?
Get that water cloak on.
It's so much magic ruin.
We didn't fuck off, friends.